Warning: this video contains silly mistakes, stupid techniques and outrageous decisions. You have been warned. Hi folks, it's Mark at Edinburgh Model Mancave, and this is a video on the update on this disaster that's happened and my mistakes, and also my thoughts on this, the Tacom 185 T29, and what else I've been doing and what I've been getting. So stay tuned and let's hit the bench. Right folks, back at the bench now. I got this kit a couple of weeks ago from one of my models. A lovely kit, it's a 2020 kit, new tool, great figures, painted it in that camo, but underneath I used chipping fluid. Got to that stage, you'll see if you actually go on my Instagram, it says Ewan 1974, you'll see stages of this. It was lovely. I should have left it at that, but what I've done is I got the water out, got the brush out and started doing the chipping. Unfortunately I went OTT and I thought it looked like something out of a junkyard. It didn't look worn, or should I say war worn. It just looked like something out of a junkyard. I didn't like it. I thought it was OTT, overdone, complete mess. So sanded it back, reprimed it and done it in the German grey, and thought I would copy all the marks that you can see on it, and done that. As you can see on this German grey lacquer paint, done scarring here, but when I got down to it I didn't like that either. It was this part that I didn't like, the chipping here I was trying to do by hand. What I should have, and I didn't like the marks it was making, and with the weathering I was trying to put on it, I didn't like it. So I started to strip it back using Mr. Leveling Thinner. But I got to the point where this happened. I just went OTT with the lacquer. It was mistake after mistake, and the plastic started to get soft. So I got fed up with it. I done it on the gun barrel. I done a wee bit, but I got fed up with it and I went, hell, I'm not doing it anymore. The only good bit about it is I painted the figure, which came out rather great. To be honest, for me, not doing a figure painting, I learned a lot on YouTube and folks' criticism, not criticism, but criticism as in comments about what I should do, what I shouldn't do, what I need to do. So I thank you all. And I think that came out pretty good. On my standard, at size, it looks pretty good. I've still got the other guy to do. He had to need a wee bit of filler in the joint there. It's just the sand marks. That was the one thing I left on that. You could see the mould line I left. Somebody pointed that out. I went straight away, cleaned it all up. Children's mistakes I made. Had a couple of days away from it and thought to myself, what can I do? So went online and bought another one. So what I'm going to think about doing is doing a diorama or a wee vignette. Build this one, keep it like this. Do the other guy, which is here. Unfortunately, it doesn't come with different faces, so I can't have a third guy. So I might look out for 135 other German soldiers, maybe. And I'm going to have this one, paint this back to that colour, but put some shell marks like it's been destroyed, it's been burnt out, first time and everything. Do burning out, have it like that, and that will be great because I can easily make that out. It's all been burnt and mangled and everything like that. That'll be beside it while the other one's sitting here with the two guys looking onwards. So that's the resurrection of this kit. That's going to be burnt out while this is going to be beside it, and then looking on thinking, oh, what we're going into. If that's been burnt out and smashed, what lies ahead? And that will be my theme, what lies ahead. So that's the plan for this. Again, I thoroughly highly recommend this kit. It's link and left tracks, they go easily together. I put all of that done in about 3 days. Brilliant kit, so highly recommended. A Rainforest company are selling it for £24. So if you fancy something different and Tamiya kit, go for it. Next, the T29 is all done. Tools and everything done. Everything done on it. Do I like it? No, I still don't like it. Do people like it on Facebook? Some folk have said it's nothing wrong with it. It's just my personal taste. It's not the thought I had in my head. But I've weathered it to the bejesus of it. Some of the techniques I've learned along the way, like the shell techniques, which came out pretty good. The tools came out pretty good. Again, everything you can find out is from online or on Facebook. I just don't like the look of it, the paintwork. The idea I had in my head was the stripes and all that from World of War tanks. But when I got further onto it, I lost my love for it. And when you lose your love for a kit, it sometimes affects the mojo. It was draining my mojo, but it's done, dusted. It's another one on the shelf, and yeah, that's it. I had so much promise for this, and I thought, great, it is a stunning tank. It's a big kit. It must be about over 12 inches from back to front. Do I recommend it? If you can get cheap, I paid, I think it was £50 odd for it. No, I think it's overpriced for the amount of plastic you get. But if you can get cheaper, yes. I would get the other one. There's a newer version of this. It comes out with a different barrel. I think I would get that, but I think it's overpriced. I know folks say, price of kits are going up. Yes, price of kits are going up. I'm willing to pay good money, but I think the plastic you got in this, compared to the other Tacom, the right field models kit, the Panzer 4 that I got, there's more in plastic in that, and that was nearly £10 cheaper than this. So if you're looking for this kit, get it. If you can get cheaper, if you can get a really good price on it, go for it. See what you can do. Me personally, I just want to move on. It was good. I learned how to fade decals. I done chipping on this. I also done the weld seams with my little router. There you can see. I actually can take it. I'll take it off. The weld seams on it I went from night shift. So that's that done. I just want to move on. I'm not going to talk too much about it because I still don't love it. I'm not going to 3 hours on, but this is now the T29 E3 done in World of War tank scheme. Weathered the bejesus of it. And here we go. Next one. While I was waiting on that kit for Amazon, I started the Ming 135 or Mong, whatever you want to call it. It was I'll get it out for you, the Typhoon. Here you go, folks. This one, camera angle, squint. There you go, good start. Started this one. Absolutely beautiful kit. If that was a nightmare, this was heaven on earth. This is how far I've got on. It's workable suspension. Don't know if you can see that. Is it a novelty? Probably is. But I managed to fit all this. This is just clipped in. It needs a wee bit of glue. It's just the paint. It's to hold it in. You can hold it in there. But I managed to get all this and fitted without any glue needed. The front didn't have any glue. That didn't have any glue. I've got the Real Colours paint for it. This is the Russian green. Done the suspension in the silver. Done a wee bit darkening with the buffer ball dark iron. I don't know if it'll work on this. Yeah, you can just see a wee bit. There it is. Because you can rub it with your fingers. What I've done is I dry brushed it. There you go. It is coming off my hand, you can see. And you can rub it with your hands. And it gives that lovely metal sheen. Is it what it's meant to be? It's meant to be the same colour around, but there you go. And you can actually use your thumb and the stuff you have on your finger. And even that, off my finger, you can just see it glistening in here. So that buffalo stuff is great, Mr. Hobby, I think, or Mr. Colour Metallics. Lovely. So that's how far I've got with that at the moment. As for the tyres, I have painted, I'll show you. Again, camera moves off, but never mind. There's mudguards, rubber black, and I've also done the disc brakes. So I've done the same, metallic grey or metallic black I think, and I think I've done the dark iron over it, which I'll rub, and it'll come up like that. Again, I don't think you'll even see it because I think the tyres hold it. You need to take the whole tyre off. The scheme I'm going to do is that, especially with that big gun. That's the scheme I'm going to do because I've got 3 colours. So that's what I'm up to now. So, that was a quick one. Again, I've still got done nothing to the Spitfire. I've done nothing to the Hanomag. But I have got Spencer Pollard's new book, the Legacy book, that got delivered today. So I'm going to have a read at that to see what he done on his Hanomag, as in weathering wise, and see if I can cross over and do that on it. Spitfire for the plastic posse, I've given it up. The PE on it from Edward was absolutely shocking. Every time no super glue with super glue it. Maybe it's just my super glue I'm using, but I'm using this stuff, Industrial Glade. Then I got frustrated and snapped half it. So that is now back in the box, and I don't think that'll ever get brought back out. It's a shame because it's a nice kit, but I have no enthusiasm to do it. What I'm going to do after the Marder one is I'm going to start doing these bad boys, and that one, and a little vignette. And now, since I'm more confident in painting figures, that'll be fun doing that. Again, I'll use the same technique. It won't be expertly done, but it'll do the best to I can do. So, these people that I have at the end of my video, at the end of my videos, I have shout outs to all these people. They're on Facebook, they're on YouTube. Please look them up, subscribe to them. They've basically boosted my channel. It went from 40 odd people. I'm now at 149. I would love to get to 200. I'm trying my best to pump out as many videos as I can because it's due to life and working on it, trying to get them done. And at the moment, a couple of times with that Marder and this drained it a bit. It was slowing my production down on doing the videos. So if you can help, if you can like and subscribe this channel, please do. There, as I say, I've got folk at the back and my wee videos. You'll see their logos coming up. Look them up, please. They're very helpful. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. And remember, don't be a dafty, get crafty.